Hey there, how's it going? I thought I should do a small little guide on how to aim the cannons, how to find your reference points, etc. I've done this with a couple of people and helped them out, and I thought it'll help some of you. This goes for the sailor cannons, so no other cannon skin really. Most people in PvP prefer the sailor cannons mainly because you always have the same reference point. But if you have your cannon and you like to use that and you know how to use it, then use that. But be aware that cannons that flare out at the end will differentiate the aim point. I'm just talking about the sailor cannons and every derivative of that. So, for example, the sailor cannon, the golden sailor cannon, uh, these bird cannons would also maybe work. Any cannon that kind of follows that pattern. Not so much like the Spartan cannons or like the flared out ones or like the parrot cannons, right? Be aware of that. Um, let's see here. We're gonna use the golden sailor ones, but you can use the normal sailor ones as well. Uh, this is just a reference, basically. If you head on to your cannons, you see the cannon has 3 rings, right? You use the front ring for targets that are close. You need the mid ring for targets that are at medium distance, and the back ring for targets that are far away. All right. Uh, pay attention to the fact that if you use the mid range and whatnot, and the target is right at you, sent line is not moving, you don't need any lead on that. That will result in you not seeing the target sometimes, right? But it's a good reference. So let's take a couple of cannonballs here, right? And let's just aim at the horizon for now, okay? We're gonna aim with the front bit, right? Heading right for the horizon and adjusting for the waves. So when we shoot out, we see that the cannonball kind of has its climax at the uh, just above the top end of your cannon, right? Let's aim for that mountain peak there, for example, right? So that you just can see that. We shoot here, and it just kind of sends out from there. Okay, that's your reference. Again, let's use the back where the front ring meets the cannon, and aim for that, right? Adjusting for the horizon. We shoot, and we can see we have a semi-good baseline for a good distance, right? That's your typical close range distance. Adjust where you need to hit accordingly. That's your reference point. Let's aim with the mid part, right? Where the mid ring hits basically the cannon, right? When we shoot that at the horizon, we can see that we shoot quite a distance, right? And same goes with the back. Now you can see the horizon line with that. Let's keep the horizon line right at the bottom of our screen here. And shoot. Which would be this, alright? This is not the furthest that the cannon will go. Right? The cannon will go a little bit further, but at this distance, it's gonna be tough, and you need some experience to hit that. Alright. Now for the hinges, right? You can use the hinges as a reference point for you to determine how much you need to lead. What do I mean with leading? Leading your shot means that you lead your shot so that it hits the target when it moves into the position, right? For those who don't know. You can use the corners here. You can see the inner corner here as a reference, and the top bit here a little bit. And that's your reference point. This doesn't mean you're going to hit every time, but it is a reference for you. So guide in your shots and determine your measurements with these rings here. Close range, mid-range, long range, right? That'll give you a little bit of an adjustment. If you're now at really close range, you can use the top bit of your cannon right here Right? Now I'm aiming the top bit at the center line. That's where the cannonball leaves. That is... If the ship you're seeing is close by and you can see the enemy players adjusting for the motion of your ship, for the motion of the ocean, and for the motion of the other ship, you can use that as a reference to try and get a one ball in, right? All right, now we'll try what I've explained on a stationary target. These sea posts are wonderful to do that because you have a person sitting there, the one that you use to sell the fish to, as a way to aim at something or generally try to hit that. All right. So let's first try and get a circle going, right? Like helming this is a complete different thing, and I don't want to cover that there. But I'm just trying to establish a orbital around the sea post that goes steady. Hello, cat. I'm trying to do something here and I can't see anything. Could you? Could you? Maybe not. All right. Gonna establish a orbital here, somewhat, and I'm going to try and aim for this close range target that is over there. I swear to God, this cat. Okay, this is a close range distance, so we're just gonna aim with the top bit of a cannon at that rock. See, we have not adjusted for our speed, so we're gonna use the hinge to adjust our speed and try and hit that rock. As you can see, that works a lot better. Now we're gonna aim for the top bit up there. We got a little bit of a distance there, and it's coming very close. It's not ideal, but we can adjust from there. Let's try to do the same with the pier now. Trying to hit the pier. Right there. We hit the person on the pier. Hit the person on the pier again. Right? Hit it again. So this is just a guide for you to find reference points. Find your reference points. And from those on, you can carry forward. That was too high. Now let's get some distance from our target. Slow down a little bit more. Go to somewhat of a medium distance. I would say this is a medium distance. Let's line up our ship. Get an orbital going. This should suffice. Right, we're trying to hit the rock over there. A little bit of lead. We're aiming with the mid-range ring right now. And try to see where our shot lands. See? I'm using not the hinge for my guidance here for the speed because I'm going so slow. I'm using the middle ring because I know it's gonna land roughly there. There you go. If I wanted to put one up, I'll try to hit the top bit there, where the brazier is. And I'll just go for it. And try to see, okay, need less lead. Now my angle is not enough, but I kind of hit anyway in that rough direction. Ship is big, right? So you go with what you have. If you're gonna go for chains, remember chains weigh about double as much as a cannonball, so they will drop off sooner. So we aim for a longer distance. And we could see that we were a little bit too far. And go roughly here. We can't see our target, but we'll just go for it anyway. That hit at least appear. I hope this helps you. And if it did, please leave me a message. For all of those disagreeing or having other opinions on that, please just leave a comment as well. I'd like to learn from you as well. And there's always a different opinion on these things. This helped me trying to hit my stuff. You peeps have a good one, and I hope I catch you later or on the waves. Take it easy.